Interesting. Now, as candidates began their KCSE exams, the English subject, which recorded the highest decline in last year's results, may be of concern to educationists. English, which is the instructional language, has been facing what some call an assault. Does OMG, LOL, or TGIF sound familiar? Well, the government blames the decline in English performance on the use of electronic devices. But as KTN's Rita Tinina now reports, educationists say the dilemma facing the English language goes beyond SMS's, Facebook and Twitter messages.
From English Paper 1, which tests functional skills, to English Paper 2, which assesses comprehension, literary appreciation and grammar. The start of the big day to the examiner for the KCSE class of 2014 was all about language. And if the performance in last year's KCSE results is anything to go by,
English, as I've already said, recorded the highest decline.
This year's performance in the instructional language may be keenly watched by educationists. According to the government, last year's poor performance had something to do with text messages, Facebook and Twitter,
which have done away with the need to know how to construct sentences. Have you seen some of the text messages we sent? Unbelievable.
In those messages exists a form of communication that would puzzle those who first spoke the Queen's language. For this job seeker, the spelling of your, want to, you, people, know, have, diploma, and, been, trying and thanks, almost everything does not quite exist in the English dictionary. Those who subscribe to the new trend justify it.
It's shorter, because maybe at times they don't want to waste time doing things.
Unaandika tu kitu kwa ufupi tu, mwambie niko busy. Unaandika tu B alafu neka Z atajazia.
Mara nyingi sielewi kwa sababu kabla nifika kuelewa na kutoa huyu mtu ni kama ananiweka katika kitendawili sielewi. Tuseme kama vile mtu anasema tuseme usiku mwema, anasema anaandika GNT.
But educationists say the assault on the English language may have little to do with those text messages.
Let us go to the core of the problem. And the core of the problem is that we are not teaching the languages well, be it English, be it Kiswahili.
So when a child, a candidate gets a D in KCSE, what we assure is that that is not something that has just happened. It is something they have carried over right from standard 1.
And it extends to the workplace. Here is an email from an insurance company agent seeking an appointment with a client. But from the first sentence, it is clear this agent is unlikely to impress the client, and it would have nothing to do with the insurance product, but the language.
English is not the first language, it's not a mother tongue. And when we are teaching English, then it should follow the principles of English as a second language rather than as a first language.
The dilemma is not just about abbreviating words and incorrect sentences. Sometimes the quest to communicate goes a little bit too far.
And it is causing consternation, discomposure and discomfiture.
We'll deal with them circumphoniously.
Listed as one of the two official languages under the new constitution, English is no doubt under assault, both in school and at the workplace. And the country perhaps needs to take a pause and ask, OMG, just what has become of the good old tongue from the land of Her Majesty? Rita Tinina, KTN, Nairobi.